Hey YouTube, I'm here again to bring you another content. Well, I uploaded a little bit before about Strouf Hell already, but I think maybe I should kind of do a play-by-play game through kind of thing with my voice in it so that it can help you out a bit. So here I'm playing Healia. I'm going to be showing how to heal, maybe do some pointers and some tips of where to go. And maybe the other things could just be a bit intuitive from you watching the video. So here, I mostly use Sanctum, and then I just watch. Basically, I look at the map. It's really helpful to have your map open, and then to have the list of people in your party open, and then yeah, so waves are really big in this dungeon. They're really not fun. Like, they also have some image lag that I'm experiencing. Like, you'll see it throughout the video. I'll point it out too. But here, they're doing okay. We have a really good tank. I'm a huge simp for Calland. He's amazing. He's from Orzea. Or, sorry, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but I'm just gonna pin it on that I have Canadian English. Yeah. So here we go. Yeah, you hear the volume because I just realized it was off. And here we go. Here I try to use shield. It kind of gives me a few seconds, sorry, to get myself together if my cooldown reduction isn't fast enough, or if my, what's it called, casting reduction isn't up to par, you know? So yeah, it looks like I'm spamming my heals, but you be the judge. So here you go. We're going through waves. I like to jump through them just because walking and dashing through them sometimes doesn't work. I find jumping, at least, you know, you're in the air, you get a little farther. I find it doesn't knock me back as much. I don't know. So here, I heard it's best to go top and bottom, like the lanes, so that you bring both of the Vadin King into the middle. And then again, Sanctum. And yeah, looks okay. Anything to point out? Yeah, looks okay. So another thing I like to do sometimes is, like, okay, so a lot of people die here usually, but it didn't happen today. But I usually click auto just to check because I can't tell if other people have their blessings on. Like, that's something I really struggled with in the beginning. I didn't know. I thought that if the blessings were on mine, that it'd be on others, and then people were like, bless please, and I'm like, what? So there we go. Ariel, I don't know, Ariel? She heals, so technically I don't have to heal here. I kind of just like to keep my self busy, I guess. But you can focus on her, basically. Just use your basic attack if you're a full saint. Yeah, so these things stun. These Pokemon looking things, they stun. So I try to dash sometimes, like, before I heal, but I didn't need it here. Yeah, everybody is looking good still. Yeah, so after Ariel's gone, this is what I do. Sanctum and protect them, basically. And then, yeah, next stage. Okay, so I think it's Merman after this, or whatever that thing is. Yeah, so here I just do Sanctum again, watch them play, get my heals ready, because after Sanctum's gonna take a while, like after it goes. Yeah, see, and then that moment. And like these little crab things, Feral Vadin. Yeah, don't even mind those, just walk through them, because they take a while, and then just makes the thing go forever, and it doesn't seem to bother anybody. It's just annoying when you die and you have to, like, dash through them, but it's not a big deal. Here, heal, Sanctum. Honestly, I forgot to dash here. Sometimes I forget that I have immunity when I dash. So usually dash, immunity, and then heal. And then just repeat. And then dash, Sanctum. Gotta really watch out for the tank, because his placement is what matters to the Saint, actually. And to be honest, most of the party, because, like, you should be following your tank. Here, Calland is super pro. Like, later on, you'll see him do his thing and me supporting. But yeah, another thing with these like king Vadins with the crowns, the spawn of them, they spawn like 6 or sorry, no, 3. So they'll spawn 3, and maximum you should be doing is 2 because you can overwhelm your whole party doing that, especially your Saint. I can't see who's where, and I get stunned. And if I get stunned, I can't heal. Yeah, you could bring up the point you should get bomber rings. I can't. It's not even worth it for me. Like, I still, my stun resistance isn't that high. So what I do is just dash it out. So you'll see here, this is where I mentioned Callan doing his thing. Like, you can see it's divided now, right? Like, he's soloing his set, and I'm just here to support. And as a healer, you should be doing that. You gotta really keep watch on your map where everyone is, because if not, you're not gonna know. If you just look at the screen and not look at back and forth from the map, the gauge of HP, it's not gonna happen. You're gonna lose a few. And when people die, it's really hard because you need your team. Like, this is a pretty balanced team. Look, we have an Inqui, Hunter, LM, and Spear, I believe, and me, a Saint. So here, there's just like one feral Vadin there. I don't even know why, but it's just for fun, I guess. And then, yeah, I'm blocking my whole thing. But basically another huge mob is going to come after you. I try to put my Sanctum there so that I can support the crew that's going to just rush in there. Yeah, so I had a very big oopsie. I didn't check how much holy water I have. So holy water is what you need for Sanctum, and that little cross thing with the shield. I forgot the name because I don't use it. But yeah, so Tim thankfully was like, yeah, Saint BRB. So I double checked. I really didn't have holy water. You'll see me here rushing to get it. Like, literally in a panic. I'm like, oh my gosh, oh no. And then I was like double clicking everywhere, and I was like, wait, it's better this way. And then, yeah. It's tough. Being a Saint is easy at the same time, but, you know, yeah, people just see it and you're like, you're just healing. But there's a few things that go into it, actually. You'll probably see it more here. And honestly, like, it's the hardest thing to level. Saints are the hardest thing to level. My advice is to go hybrid, but a lot of people say DPS build. But for me, hybrid is key because you're a Saint. People still expect heals when they see a Saint symbol. And then if they take you into a party, you can't heal, people are gonna be mad. And yeah, it's not good. Yeah, so holy water. There's also this thing, like this paper thing. It cancels out curses. That's for really good in D110. And Lana is the one who actually told me about that, and it was really a lifesaver because my heals were from like 3.6k before, and it would go down to like 2,000 something, and it was bad. So if you click that, it'll cancel out that curse. I'm just talking about this because we're still not back. And now we're back. Okay, so yeah, this is going. Just gonna check the time here. Okay, we are at 9 minutes. Okay, so me emptying everything just in case. Then rushing back to my party. Yeah, so here, always take a pause. Make sure you look everywhere, both ways. Like, what's Strouf doing from afar? Because if you go in there and he's doing his AoE, you're doomed, right? Like, right now. Yeah, I tend to go down the stairs more often now because I find dashing way far or, like, running the opposite direction isn't happening. And then I tried dash immunity sometimes, and then I don't know if it's lag or what, but like I know I got my timing right, but then it still doesn't go immune. So I didn't want to risk that. I always just go downstairs. And you'll see me heal here. I tend to heal on the corner because I can reach the whole party. And I like it when the tank is in the very, very far left corner, just because when he does his AoE, everybody gets a chance to run. If you do it in the middle, like, where are you gonna go? And yeah, a moving tank is a bad tank, usually. Debatable, but I'm saying it for now. Yeah. Because if you move around as a tank, then other people have to pay attention to how you move during boss time. This is during boss times. Like, they have to pay attention where you're going, and it's really hard. Like, to predict when you're trying to just stay alive, basically. Because, honestly, we don't have many saints in the server that are up there for now. Like, they haven't reached the full support builds yet, right? Like, most of them are doing hybrids or DPS build, and they can't heal. So you're stuck with usually parties without saints, and you just gotta survive, basically. So if a tank is moving, you're trying to survive, then what then, right? You're just gonna die. It's a lot of resets, and that's not fun. But yeah, here we go. Thanks for joining me. That was it, I think. Yeah, this is me apologizing because of that move of the holy water. Yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.